I never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got to picture me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'll start the capping, but he ain't on 10 games. Playing against the big dog, bro.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, man, just show proof that you ass. Don't you ever call me out in your life, man. Yeah, you say you're on the 10-game win streak. You say you're on the 10-game win streak, y'all. Let me fix my camera a little bit for y'all, man. Fix it up for y'all. Dress it up a little bit.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
You need to do more than that, man.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
You're going to have to back it up, though. You loud, though. Yeah. Cool.
On second down, Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I got something for it, too.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
You say he on a 10-game win streak, y'all.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Breeze.
I've seen it, too.
Got it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Kill. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze.
Pete.
And his throw here's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Breeze going to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them.
Yeah, they claim that they already hit somebody hit it. They just never turned the ticket in.
Better be careful. Throwing in too much double coverage.
They waited till almost the last time to turn it in. So it won't look suspicious. They probably done set that shit already up to where they could just disappear.
On 3rd and
Instead of just disappear right then and there, because everybody would have knew you.
That's caught. It's Thomas.
They probably hold your family ransom.
Zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 33 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Lutz now to kick this one away.
You gotta stop a lot of people, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
I can tell you ain't gonna last with me.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Let me see how good your defense is.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense a good chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right and touch a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Klein coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
Better get the points and save it.
Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Space to run past the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
On the run, it's Ware.
Damn, Ware's down.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And face mask. Brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. So now the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. The Saints say they have it, and they do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Kill.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara gets around him, and he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Breeze now on 1st down. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And running right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And Thomas has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. Breeze now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, able to avoid him. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Two minutes remain here in the first half.
Over there,
we're back to New Orleans after this.
Talk to you, bro.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Man, you got lucky out that shit, bro. It ain't happening again, bro.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up
Hit me again, bro. Hit me again.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him.
Hit me one more time.
Losing
Hit me one more time, bro. I ain't like that. Hit me one more time. Ah, man.
As they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head scratcher there.
I'm playing around right
the
now,
ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
A man came busting through, hit my ass. You're going to get 3 points, though. Might throw a pick.
Off the interception, he'll look to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job
if he scored, bro, I'm going to come back and score before halftime, man. I'm running WildCat on here.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw is Breeze. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Worry about the man.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Shifts by him at the 25. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now this time Mahomes will throw.
Man, come on. He got hit, man. Come on, man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure.
Man, your defense sorry as fuck, bro. Mama, your shit trash.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always
man giving you shit, bro. I ain't worried about it.
In the face of a guy,
man can keep giving you shit. Still
when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On first down, Breeze. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Oh, I can't stand playing trash plays. Niggas start doing trash shit to play against trash players.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Here's Breeze to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Ready? We waiting? 12, 12, 12.
Who you gonna throw it to, man? You can't throw it to nobody.
21.
I got everything shut down.
12, 12.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
Pick 6.
All right, hang on.
And they cheated me twice in the damn end zone.
So it's halftime here in New Orleans, where the Saints out in front.
You know what that means? I got to score.
For the 3rd quarter, the Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the interception. But they did put together a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
got somebody jump.
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They start the second half here with Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Oh, I'm 5'18", bro. I got more yards than you.
Where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
And he's taken the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Face man.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Better stop that face, man.
It's Williams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Once I spot your defense.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
This time I'm scoring this time. I ain't making no mistake.
A nice little juke. The swap, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
I ain't making no mistake.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45
making
yards.
no mistakes.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away
man,
from
I
tying
juke
up
dropped
this
the draws,
game.
man. I juke dropped the draws, man.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Out of time for you to score.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And here's Lewis. Oh, a heck of a move.
Right
and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara.
Nice,
and he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Working for them.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Breeze. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 37.
Oh!
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback.
That was a touchdown, man. I shouldn't have gone that terrible.
Make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Supposed to be like 21-7.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. But pretty good coverage there. And both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 26 yards. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Butker now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
He really died.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They run it again with Kamara. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
I made the Chiefs defense look like the Rams.
A couple yards short of the 1st as the
That's how I know I got good defense.
A 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat on blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there,
I thought she was going to fumble too.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. Avoids him at the 40. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to get this this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end.
That's why I'm so good. I'm balanced. I could throw in run
on the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
Breeze now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there. Able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And he's taken down. A cheap sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. He sets to fire deep.
Boy, they cheated me, man. Come on, that bullshit, man. Man, shut up, nigga. You praying on fucking Madden to say you're sorry.
Yeah. Convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You're praying for Madden to say you.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run it with Kamara. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
11.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
In the air forever.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Now Breeze. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams holding the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. 10th carry. Here's Williams. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
I'll get the touchdown on the guard.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 39 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Goes right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Dances by him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey,
this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 49. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And the Saints signal for another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Room here to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I ain't turning it up.
Butker now to kick this one away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've lost this.
was over.